as we can see. I mean, this has got to be two of the most photogenic guys in StarCraft.
There is actually this thread about NonY, like photogenic NonY.
Yeah, but DeMusliM is another one of those guys. It's, you know, he's a handsome dude, so you get, this is like the battle for the pretty boy title.
The pretty boy of StarCraft II.
Yeah.
I remember once, I lived with DeMusliM for a very long time. And then once upon a time people started talking about a certain player. I'm not going to mention that player because I don't want to start anything. And then they called him like, yeah, he's the pretty boy of StarCraft II. And then DeMusliM is like, what the hell? How is he the pretty boy of StarCraft II? And I started laughing so hard.
So DeMusliM knows it.
He's like, if I wake up, I look better than that guy. I was like, oh, Ben, stop it, you.
He's flaunting it. He knows.
That's kind of funny.
Moral of the story.
Yeah, like there was also this ranking, you know, where like SC2 stud ranking or something, like where you could just see 2 pictures. Didn't you notice?
No.
It's like this website. I forgot what it's called, but it's like just all the time there are 2 pictures, and you pick between which player you think looks more handsome. And DeMusliM was either first or second on the list, like behind Taste list. I think it's called something like Starcraft II Suds. And then DeMusliM was checking that site every day to see if he was still highly ranked in the most handsome players and rankings in Starcraft II.
Starcraft II studs. Studcraft2.com.
Yeah.
Which nerd is more handsome?
Yes.
Wow, I cannot believe this actually exists.
And you can go like to the rankings. There's actually a whole ranking page, man. Oh, Boxer is rank 1, Nada is rank 2, and DeMusliM is rank 3 right now in the Starcraft2.com.
See, Control F, Rotterdam.
I've never been on this
You're
site.
not even on the list.
I'm not even top 50, man.
Mr. Bitter?
No, you're not in it either.
What the hell, guys? This is intolerable. How do we need a patch.
I don't even think we are a part of the database. At least not back then. I mean,
no, it's understandable, because if we were, we'd easily beat 1-2.
Yeah, that probably, but no, I think we would be 1 because we like share.
That's right.
It would be bitter than like a mixture between our 2 faces.
The internet is not ready for a face that beautiful.
The best of 2 faces, all in one face.
Oh man, DeMusliM will once again be playing his no gas fast expand. NonY this time is taking the second gas. I think we're probably going to see the same build he did in game 1.
Or maybe he's going to switch it up. I mean, NonY all season long hasn't been afraid to switch it up. And that's kind of how we know NonY in general in StarCraft 2. He really plays like the same strategy 3 or 4 times on a row. I don't feel that that's like his real strength. His strength is coming up with creative builds. And I mean, this is a pretty good map for some Blink Stalker action, man. I've known a lot of Terrans who hate the Blink Stalker with Observer play on this map, even from one base, because there's so much area in the main base of Terran where Protoss can blink in. And if they blink in and they pick off a tech lab over here with resources Stim, Protoss pretty much straight up wins the game. Because it's very hard to deal with Blink Stalkers without Stim.
Tyler is saving up some money and sitting on a probe as if to... Ooh, no. He's going to go 1-gate Robo before expand.
Well, it's another different opening by NonY. I really wonder where he's going to take this. Maybe some Warp Prism play? Maybe just standard expand?
But he's let DeMusliM see it all. It's like there's nothing secret about his build. I think he's... What is he going to do? What are you doing, little probe? Oh, he's just putting a pylon at the corner of the base.
Little probe.
I thought he was gonna do something sneaky. Probes aren't actually that little. If you look at the StarCraft units to scale thing, they're huge. They're like as tall as a Marine.
I know, but they're kind of cute.
They're cute, but that would be so terrifying in real life if you saw this thing like coming at you.
It's like,
and it like zaps this little laser.
Yeah, it's like tickle, tickle.
It wouldn't really tickle. Like imagine if you weren't wearing the Space Marine suit. Like this guy offers so much protection.
We see 3 additional gates going up, and so I do think I was perhaps right with my Warp Prism opening.
Interesting. Yeah, I think you're right. We're going to see a Warp Prism 4-gate.
This is kind of what like Protoss players love to do against Terran, I mean against Zergs. Try to force it off the ramp, but then something you do off 2 base. Off 1 base I've really seen it, but it could potentially work better if you can get the force field up off the ramp and all of the units from Terran are in the natural. You take out the entire infrastructure, you could potentially just straight up win the game.
Well,
of course,
even if you can't force field the ramp, I feel like NonY's gonna have so many units. DeMuslim's just on 2 racks, Kev, and only 1 tech lab.
But he is on 1 reactor, that helps. So that's basically another rack.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for DeMusliM to scout this. Even if he scans this right now, like why would you ever scan here? You rather scan, if he's going to throw a scan, he's probably going to throw it somewhere here, hoping to catch something over here. And of course, see if that Nexus is down or not. He's going to send out a sneaky SCV though, man.
SCV is going to get in because there's no units back at home blocking. The question is it going to get in before the warp ins start?
DeMusliM is sending a few units to the main base, or at least to the ramp.
Oh, look at this clutch supply depot. He builds it right there. He's going to see the
NonY was
warp prism.
indecisive there as well.
So here we go. Now everybody knows
SCVs.
exactly what's happening, and it's going to be every unit that DeMusliM has against the gateway force of NonY. It's going to be close, but with SCVs, I think DeMusliM should be able to hold.
I think so too. Stim is halfway down. Here we go. Force fields are going down. NonY waits for that additional warp in, but he needs it.
Needs a warp in badly. Zealot's doing some good damage, but the bio is positioned very well.
Yeah, very good job so far by DeMusliM. Excellent defense. He's going to bring the SCVs once more, but I think he has more than enough to deal with NonY's forces
NonY
right
needs
now.
some amazing micro if he's going to hold this, but look at the SCVs just tanking so much damage.
Hold position as well for DeMusliM. Look at his Zealots being trapped.
Incredible control there by DeMusliM. Picks off the warp prism. And now the question becomes how much damage was dealt. Is it recoverable?
Nah, no way. I mean, he killed 16 workers, but right now they're even in workers, and DeMusliM is on 2 bases and NonY is on 1. This is very good for DeMusliM. Also, Ben, because during all this, did you see that, by the way? The warp prism flies in, everybody would panic. You know what DeMusliM did? First thing he did? He drops the starport. How sick.
That's very sick because, of course, that means that there's just no way to answer to stim bio with medevacs. It's one of the hardest things for Protoss players to deal with. And, you know, there's no upgrades. There's no robotics. But let's go ahead and take another look at that defense by DeMusliM. It was absolutely top-notch.
I love how he went for it straight away, because if you wait another warp in, it's going to be even tougher. You know you're going to have to do it right now. Just pull all the units and don't be greedy. Look at this starport, man. I love it.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful move. And then the micro with keeping the bio in the back. SCVs stay in front. So patient, so methodical. This is that Warcraft 3 micro that people talk about, Kev.
And what do you think about the force fields, Ben? Like, I mean, I kind of guess it's hard to force field properly, but I don't really think it's good to force field bio ever behind the Marines. I mean, behind force fields in situations like this, because it's basically just say like, okay, I'm not going to be able to kill this bio for a very long time.
Hold position with the SCVs, so cute. I don't know how I feel about the force fields, Kev. I mean,
you have to do something.
I sort of think he was just saying like, oh, I need one more warp in. But I mean, you're never going to force field off that much space. Oh man, really. I want to say tough break for Tyler. Oh man,
it's a pretty expensive pilot. There is definitely a name for that. And he's going to end up losing at least one gateway over here as well. I love that DeMusliM doesn't wait very long. Tyler's going to try to make something happen over here, but DeMusliM can just straight up fight this, man. If this is Stim Bio, there's no way Stim Bio is going to die to sentries.
I think you're right, Kev. Sentries have to be micro back. There's more reinforcements coming for DeMusliM. Good force fields. But like you said, Stim Bio not that good against Sentry's not that good against Stim Bio, I should say.
Definitely not. NonY ends up losing all the sentries and most likely the game over here now as well, because if we take a look at army supply, it's 29 against 9. NonY forced to abandon his natural expand. He's going to try to hold the ramp at least for a little longer, but it seems like a lost cause.
I think you're right. That Nexus doomed to fall. NonY trying to warp in as many units as he can, but as much as I hate to say it, there's just no hope. The stim and the medevacs is something that he has no way of coping with.
He's going to get an Immortal out right now, so he's perhaps hoping for a couple of decent force so that he can pick up the Marauders. Well, you can see DeMusliM right now is going to start microing, picking up those Protoss units one by one. He's going to pick up the Immortal, and NonY calls GG. DeMusliM wins another series in the NASL 5-0 right now, Ben.
Man, that was close. That was.
It was.
How much of a hero was that supply depot, by the way?
Yeah.
Like that little SCV is just.
And did you see, like, for NonY, for a split second, he turned around the warp prism and then he went back again. He's like, no, I gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, he had to commit. Yeah. That was the right choice by NonY, because I mean, once you see a unit, the unit sees you. I believe, surely. Yeah, that's right.
No, not always, of course.
In that case.
Not every unit sees as far as the other.
In that case, a worker has the same sight range as a warp prism, though. I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, that could be true.
So I mean, the jig was up, as the saying goes. So NonY wasn't going to surprise DeMusliM. He just had to go for it. Yeah. Excuse me.
No worries, Ben. So that makes our game, our final game, or perhaps our second last game of the day, even bigger. NonY versus, not NonY, DeMusliM versus Hero. It's going to be really sick, guys. Hero with a 6-0 record right now. DeMusliM with a 5-0 record. It's going to be a big game, Ben. One of the biggest we had so far.
I cannot wait. I think that's the game we're going to close it out with. That last series brought to you by Game Miner, the smartphone app that allows you to set reminders for video game releases and NASL broadcasts.
And that Hero vs. DeMusliM game, by the way, guys, is a live game, so that makes it even better.
Yeah, be sure to stick around for that short commercial break, and then we're going to be back with our next series. What's that going to be?
I think the Maga vs. Crazy Moving, man.
That is what it's going to be. A little ZVZ. I can't wait.